I'm going to start off by making this very clear. I'm not racist. I know everybody's like, oh, only racist people say that. Shut the fuck up. I'm not. Keep that liberal bullshit away from me. I'm not racist. I just have a different opinion than you. And my opinion is I don't really like the fact that the Little Mermaid is going to be casted as a black girl. I mean, good that she got the role, I guess, but Ariel's fucking iconic. She's the iconic redhead Disney princess. Why would you butcher that? Why would you change that? I don't understand. I mean, I get it that they're trying to sell tickets or whatever, and controversy is going to cause conversation, more conversation. People are going to be more interested in seeing the movie. I get that. And a lot of Disney movies haven't been doing too good recently. And I don't feel like this is really the right direction, but I mean, I get what they're trying to do, but to me, it's like imagine if Pocahontas was casted by a white person. Imagine the backlash and the outrage on that. But because of people getting upset about this, we're called snowflakes and shit, and I don't agree with that personally. It's more of like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. This is very stupid. You understand what you're doing. You're just trying to cause a problem. And everybody acts like nobody should be upset about this, but I would be upset about this. I mean, a lot of people got upset whenever J.K. Rowling said that Hermione was black or said she could have been black when it's very clear that she wasn't. She was never mentioned to be that. It's just, to me, it's like one of those stupid Harry Potter things, and it doesn't make any sense. But I'm never going to go see this movie anyways. I was never planning on seeing any of these live action Disney movies because personally, I don't support the mouse, which is another reason why I don't like any of the new Star Wars movies because I don't like the fact that Disney bought Star Wars. You ruin it. So again, this is not a race thing. This is just how I feel. Unless this movie takes place in the Caribbean, I don't see it making any fucking sense because The Little Mermaid is based off of a story, as all Disney princesses are all really based off of stories. Uh, it's supposed to take place in like Denmark and like the 1600s, and there weren't really, black people there. Maybe the slaves. I don't really think they had slaves there. I don't know all the world history, but I just, oh my god, this is very dumb. I'm not gonna get worked up over this anymore because honestly, who gives a shit? I mean, obviously, I give a shit enough to make a video on it, but I'm just kind of like shocked by it, really. I mean, you change. This is the third time. This is like the third time Hollywood has done this. What is with you guys attacking redheads? Like Little Orphan Annie was replaced with a black girl. She was redhead. Um, Mary Jane from, or I'm sorry, MJ, because they can't be Mary Jane, but MJ from Spider-Man universe in the MCU, she's black. I mean, I like the actor, but I like Mary Jane because me and my girlfriend are actually big Spider-Man fans. Spider-Man's like one of the only superheroes I actually like, and I love Mary Jane, and she wasn't even Mary Jane. It wasn't even MJ, and I'm just kind of like, God, you fucked up, man. You fucked. And now it's the Little Mermaid. So I'm convinced that Hollywood's literally just trying to get rid of gingers at this point. Is there another famous redhead? I'm sure there is. I can't think off the top of my head, but I'm sure there is. But unless this, like I said, unless this takes place in the Caribbean, it doesn't make any fucking sense. And if Disney was to do this thing with Pocahontas, there'd be backlash. I actually had this conversation with somebody earlier, and they were telling me like, well, the difference is Pocahontas is based off a real person. I'm like, yeah, but the Disney movie is completely fucking different from the real story behind Pocahontas. In the Disney movie, she was like fell in love with John Smith or whatever, and I haven't seen Pocahontas in forever. I don't like Disney movies, but she ran off and did something or whatever. But in like the real story to Pocahontas, she was like a 12-year-old girl that died of smallpox, and she was like forced into America or forced to the UK or something. I don't know. So it's not realistic, and you had like talking trees and shit. I don't know. I don't give a shit about Disney movies because to me Disney is evil. And yeah, again, I'm not trying to sound like an ignorant racist or anything because I'm not. I'm really fucking not. I had to deal with racism growing up my entire fucking life, and I'm better than that. But I will call out bullshit when I see it. So let me read some of this shit. Oh yes, the whites are at it again. I'm just gonna say this before I read anymore. If you didn't know, I'm Scottish. My family is from Scotland. Um, the movie Brave. If the girl, the queen, the princess, whatever her name was, I seen Brave. I just don't remember her name because I don't like these movies. If she wasn't white, I'd be very upset because she's supposed to be the princess of Scotland or whatever. As the nation celebrated the national holiday, this symbolizes all men being created equal, except men aren't. We're supposed to be like the minority, I guess now. A small minority of mistreated Americans cranked up the Caucasian outrage machine to address an egregious injustice that threatened the happiness and well-being of people everywhere. By this time, the righteous indignation was not about Nikes, coffee makers, or even reality. This time, conservatives were concerned about a fictional fish girl. I'm going to point out my girlfriend is liberal, and she's not happy about this at all, so you can go fuck yourself. The ink had barely dried on Disney's announcement that Halle Berry, I'm never going to think of Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey was to star in the title role of The Little Mermaid. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So basically, this is just liberal news or whatever, and if you're doing the hashtag not my arrow, you're stupid. Like, come on, I can understand if you're unhappy about this, but you're a fucking adult. Get off the internet with this. As I'm posting a video about it, I know I should eat my own words, right? Like my girlfriend, she literally just got an Ariel tattoo on her leg because, again, The Little Mermaid is like her favorite. If I pointed the camera around this bedroom, you can see like my daughter has a bunch of Little Mermaid stuff because my girlfriend's obsessed with mermaids, and she's very upset about this, and I have to hear about it. I don't know. Take it what you want. I don't really care. You guys can call me whatever you want. I'm not. Again, I'm just gonna say I'm not racist, but if you do call me racist, you're fucking stupid. So I don't know. I don't know why they got to make these fucking kid movies into a political thing. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Goodbye. Whatever.